What's up, guys? It's Hot Pocket 23 here. I'm using this gameplay as kind of a rant or a way to express my frustration about school, but I think I should explain to you guys that this game is I played like this because the kids beforehand were bragging because they were so good, but they were really camping, and I told them that camping doesn't require skill. They argued with me about it, so I decided that I would camp like a mofo in this game. But getting to the topic of my frustration is finals week. Oh boy, finals week. Where to begin? Where to even begin? Well, I think I should begin by saying that I have a huge anatomy final tomorrow, and a history final that I haven't even started studying for, because I've been studying for anatomy for the whole week. I mean, dude, it's just rough. I have a B in this class. I have done good in the class all semester, but when I got that review sheet to tell us everything that's going to be on the final, I couldn't even tell you what it was, because it was 2 months ago that we haven't even touched it in 2 months. How is that fair to determine whether or not we have excelled in this class or not? Now, I go to a private school, and I'm not putting down public school, because public schooling is, well, any schooling is difficult, but it is a known fact that private schooling has a harder curriculum, just because we do pay, well, I'm not sure the set amount, but I believe it's $8,000 something a year. If you do the math, that's over $1,000 a class. So we would obviously it would be insane not to be getting more difficult classes to pay for it if it wasn't more difficult. But I mean, everyone I know, even public schools, finals are just ridiculous. I think all testing, standardized testing, ACT, SAT, hell, the Iowa test in when we were in middle school, those are ridiculous. I mean, if you're good at testing, you're just like, you have no idea what I'm talking about. You're just like, dude, that shit's fucking easy. I'm the fucking man, dude. I'm the fucking genius. But for an example, I have this friend who is probably the smartest kid you'll meet I've ever met, and he got a 26 on his ACT. And I don't know about other states, but Michigan is the ACT is the biggest test that for colleges to look at. I know in California, I believe it's SAT is the biggest one, but I'm not sure about other states. But I live in Michigan, and ACT is like the biggest one. He got a 26, which I'd be happy with a 26. I'm not the brightest crayon in the box by any means, but I know there's another kid who gets about the same grades that I do, and he got a 29. But this other kid, who is very intelligent, just gets really nervous before tests. He has a 4.0, actually 4.5, because he's in extracurricular activities. Not sure what he's in, but I know he's gonna be like valedictorian. Oh gosh, but so, and he got a 26. How's that fair that a kid who is either got lucky on his ACT or doesn't try gets better looks at colleges than a kid who's been working his ass off and is truly intelligent, but just got nervous for his test? And maybe not, it wasn't even just nerves. Maybe you didn't feel that good that day. Maybe your grandfather was touching your junk a few years ago, and you just decided to relapse that moment and during the test. And who knows? There could be any number of reasons why you were not at your top performance that day. And I think it's bullshit that 1 hour 15-minute class or test could determine whether or not you have excelled in whatever the test is on. I think that you should just have your class, and if you do good in it, like I have a B in anatomy, and I have a C+ in history. Now to you guys that might not be good, but for me that's pretty solid. So I feel like I've somewhat excelled to my ability, and oh gosh, and I feel like I'm just about to get demolished. Worse than that grenade kill right there. I'm gonna get demolished worse than that Semtex grenade killed me on these tests. I'm just stressing out. I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do. All the studying tricks, you know, the note cards, and when it all comes down to it, it's really just not that. It's just really how well you can retain information. And I retain information decently, I would say so. And not using the old excuse that a lot of people don't believe in it, but I mean, I have ADD. I mean, a lot of people don't realize how rough having ADD and test taking is. It's bad. Let me tell you, if you guys have ADD, you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys are probably just like, yeah, dude, this guy is my shit, because he knows exactly what I'm going through. But, I mean, I just don't think it's fair. I really don't. I mean, how can you tell whether or not someone is thoroughly understanding the material in the curriculum by one test when he has understood it the whole way through? It's just that you have not even touched it, has not even gone over it, not even a little simple review here or there, except a week before the test, one time in your class, which is about 50 minutes, and we don't even cover all of the stuff that it's on. We just skim over what the final might be on. I just looked over the review study guide that he gave us, which wasn't a study guide, it just said study guide at the top. It just told us what we needed to know, not what to study. And I don't know, guys. It's just so frustrating. I don't even know what to say. I'm just in a loss for words. Oh boy. I'm just freaking out. I mean, gosh. I don't even, because I have done so good in this class that, because I've done actually better than a B, in my opinion, because I have failed a test because I didn't study for it, and that was my fault that I decided to slack off for that one test, because I was like, I'll be straight. I'm a fucking champ. I got this. It's in the bag. But in reality, you do get out of it what you put in. Unless it's about something that you learned 2 months ago. 2 months ago. How am I supposed to remember that stuff? So, I have thoroughly excelled in this, and it's about to look like I have not even been there for the last 2.5 months. I'm about to dominate the last section that we learned, which was the urinary tract. I'm about to dominate that because we learned that like 2 weeks ago. Other than that, I'm screwed. Put it bluntly, I'm fucked. I really am. I'm not a chance in the world for me. So I don't know, guys. If you guys feel the same with me, leave a comment. I'd love to hear your bullshit school stories that are just out of the world, that just fuck you over. Or maybe you agree with the school system. I don't know. I'd love to hear both sides of it. So if you guys would, throw that side at me, I just don't understand it. So maybe that's my problem. I'm just not looking into it into a way that the schools are. That actually might be it, but I still just can't see how the one test is gonna actually even help anyone see whether you did good or not through the class. Because I already know I did good, so I don't need a test to tell me that I did good. I need my report card that says I have a B on it. I don't know, guys. Well, we got about 20 seconds left. And like I said, this gameplay was not very good. If you guys are watching to this point, I thank you, because this was pretty boring. But I have more gameplays coming at you. And comment, rate, and subscribe. Alright, see you later.